So I want to thank on behalf of Abbot Richard and the monks of St. Mary's Abbey, Father Michael, the staff and students and administration of Delbarton School. We want to thank the committee for honoring Abbot Giles in this way. It really, really does mean a lot to us. One of the things you might not know about us Benedictine monks is that we take a vow of stability. Unlike all the other religious orders in the Catholic Church, we don't get moved from place to place. When we join a monastery, we join that monastery for life. And so every monk who joins St. Mary's Abbey becomes a citizen of Morris Township. And we become a citizen of Morris Township for our entire lives. And it's an honor to be part of this community. And I think for Giles in particular, it was very meaningful. You know, as we heard, he arrived at Delbarton as a freshman at the age of 14 in 1952. And except for the few years, not more than 4, when he was away studying theology, he lived the rest of his entire life at St. Mary's Abbey in Morris Township, and he now rests in our cemetery in Morris Township. He truly was a person who lived for this community. He was, you know, a great fan of the town and its population. He loved Delbarton and he loved the township. And as a teacher of American history, he was particularly aware of the importance of civic engagement. And he in his own life did that at different times. And you know, he basically in the 70s and the early 80s, he was more active in civic matters because he wasn't doing as much in the school. In 1980, he became the headmaster of the school, and from that point on, he could not be as engaged, but he was engaged in several aspects of civic life in Morris Township and Morristown. He was on the Morris Area Interfaith Clergy Council for many years, was very active in that way. But it really was as an educator that he stood out. He was a person that kids trusted instinctively. He was such a good, selfless person that kids always felt they could trust him. And for years, he was an administrator, teacher, coach, and most really towards the end of his life, a college counselor, and he helped so many kids in that difficult process. And not just the kids at Delbarton. Most people won't know that, but he helped more than one sister of a Delbarton student with the college process and talked many parents off the ledge over the years. So he literally had impact on thousands of young people in Morristown over the years. And I just want to say one thing, and Peter kind of stole my line at the end about him being a friend to everybody, and I think that's how he would want to be remembered. But, you know, here was a man of incredible talent. He could have done anything. You know, his career path could have taken him away from Delbarton, away from Morris Township, away from us at any moment. But he chose to stay and live his life here. And I'm very grateful, and we all are, that you chose to recognize him and his contribution. So thank you very much. We really appreciate it.